Oh, hey guys, welcome here. Today, we are gonna be going over not one, but two brand new 100-inch Vizio TVs. We're gonna open them up, do a quick little review, and get them hung on the wall, and give you guys our first impressions of what we think they are. And in the following video, we're gonna do a deep dive to go over all the tech specs of what these TVs have to offer and why maybe you want to get them for this Christmas season. We'll even have some links in the video description below. So one of the main reasons that we're looking to replace our current TVs, they're 82 inches, so we want something a little bigger, but B, they have a lot of glare because they have a gloss finish on the TV, and these new Vizios have matte finishes on the TVs. So we're just gonna go ahead and open them up and take a look at them and share our thoughts with it. Okay, let's get this thing open. If you'll grab that in. So I was genuinely worried about this, but I'm so happy this TV has handles. Every TV this large should have handles, and they seem pretty sturdy. You got a nice metal back here. Like this is a very sturdy built TV. I was really worried because you got double handles, so we'll be able to pick this thing up pretty easily together. Oh, this is awesome. I was genuinely worried about that. So that is great news. We're gonna continue on and start getting this thing prepped for mounting, and then get it up on the wall. That will give us access to both mounting hole locations. There it is. So now I'm just removing the filler screws for the TV. This is where the mounting hardware is going to go. And once again, not sponsored, Members Mark TV mounts. Right now they're on sale for like $100. Normally these are like $125, $135, somewhere in that range. But the full motion mounts that I have up right now that's holding this 82-inch TV unfortunately don't work because this has a wider span than the standard ones. These ones are 850 by 600 vase mount, and the ones I have up, that I did have up, is 600 by 400. And this TV is 800 by 600, I think, or 800 by 400. But I'll have that pinned down below. Okay, let's pull this out. Ugh. At least it's light. Just kidding. Ugh. Read through the manual a little bit. I don't think you should ever be afraid to read through the manual because I don't like doing things twice and making things harder on myself. Oh, I bet the remote and everything was in the other piece of cardboard that was stuck in the box. I bet it is. Because I just realized we don't have a remote. Oops, sorry. Oh yeah. Here's the remote. And probably the feet. We didn't even look at the feet. Yeah, there's the feet. It looks like your standard Y style feet. I don't know why you would buy a 100-inch TV and use these, but it comes with them. I don't suggest this. You want it to be super sturdy, because even if you do this, you still need some way to secure the TV from tipping over. Because if little kids come over or you're playing Wii Fit or something, you don't want to fall into the TV and knock it over. Okay guys, we're finally at the last steps of getting the protective film off so we can do the glorious peel. Yeah, like as you can see the reflections, just keep watching and they disappear. Oh yeah. I don't know if you're gonna get a more glorious peel. This is pretty epic. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I just got both TVs up. This one has been paired to a remote, which I think is a really neat feature. Normally, I had to always fight two TVs that are the same model from the same manufacturer. You wanted to turn one on, but not both. You had to like somehow ninja the signal so it would like hide it for only one TV. Or you would have to walk up and press the power button manually on the TV just to do one TV at a time. Or my total thing was I ended up setting it up with my smart home. But this one has a neat feature where you can just pair the remote for a TV to our TV. So I can have a dedicated remote for my TV and a dedicated remote for my wife and kids' TV. So we're gonna go ahead and set that up right now on this one. Try again. Press and hold these two until this little flash starts happening. Right there, that little red flash up at the top by the power button. And then just let go, and it should success. We have it paired. And then after that, we have to connect it to our Wi-Fi. Yeah, so we just noticed the cameraman, Kyle here, he just noticed that he was using a CTL filter to try and cut down gloss a little bit and reflections. We took it off, and the TVs appear a lot more bright on camera as though they would to our naked eyes. So he's showing you that now, that difference. So earlier they did look pretty dark, but this is what they really look like. And I gotta say, in person, they are super bright. You can see every little detail, every little star. Like, this is beautiful. There's no pixelation. And if you get really close, you can start to see a little bit of pixels. But no one's gonna be watching a 100-inch TV from 5 inches away. You're gonna be sitting back a little further, and from this distance, you can't see any of that issue at all. But the TV on the right has finally finished setting up. It took about 5 to 7 minutes. So we're just setting it up now, calling it living room TV. I'll figure all that out later. Download mobile app, no. Oh my gosh. So I have to download a mobile app in order to finish setting up a TV. If you're against that, like I am, this is not a positive. Like I said, we're not sponsored. This is bought with my own money, so I can be honest about all of it. The last thing I wanted to do was download an app in order to use a TV. They give you a remote. Why should I have to download an app? Yeah, no, you have to. That is, yeah, that just made your startup process a little bit longer, because I'm pretty sure I don't have an account. But I'm gonna try and sign in with my Google account real quick. and hopefully that'll just work. And I'm sure everyone reads the end user disclosure information, but I don't. I agree to everything all the time because you can't use it without it. Activity data, no. If I don't have to do it, I don't do it. Yay, and as you notice, the other TV isn't doing anything while I'm doing this. It's fully working the way it's supposed to work. It is paired to the TV on the right. That is awesome and beautiful. So let me set up the one on the right real quick. Or the left. I'm really good with directions. Oh, I have to go back and choose a different name. Can I go back again? There we go. Let's call it... Just gonna call this one Dad. Okay, so now I gotta do that again. There we go. Yeah, and I just realized I can turn off help improve right here. If you go all the way down, it'll go down here to accept, press up. You can choose that and then undo that. You can decline their activity data. And then you're good to go. It looks like you got ARC and then 2 other HDMI ports. I believe they're all operating at the same frequency and everything. Everything should be 60 Hertz at 4K. You can do 120 Hertz at 1080p for gaming or sports, but I don't do sports, so I don't know. And I don't do any competitive gaming, so I'm not sure how well that would work either. Let's see real quick how the computer experience is. So this is the computer I got up right now. Just got my little laptop going. Changed some settings. There we go. Now we're only on number 2. Let's change this. So it defaulted to 1080. And I normally run this around 175. That way, whenever I'm sitting down on my couch, I can read text. I guess we can run Crab Rave real quick. I will say that this audio quality is fine. If you want anything that's decent, you're definitely going to have to pair it either with a sound bar or an actual stereo system. I bet, I don't know anything I can play, and I don't have any other videos yet of our own channel, so we can play for like text and stuff, or not text, but just normal speech. So that'll have to come later during our deep dive. We'll be able to replay this in order to find out better quality signals and sound quality. But from a first glimpse, this looks amazing. The picture quality looks really nice. I'm loving the anti-glare matte finish. The audio should be fine. And I can comfortably sit about 20 feet away from the TV and it looks perfect. This is a wonderful TV, probably just for movies or news or just random YouTube videos. If you're gonna do esports, this is not it. If you're gonna do anything that requires 120 FPS, unless you're comfortable running it at 1080p, this isn't it. And honestly, this isn't it. Because you don't want to run it at 1080p, you want to run it at 4K. That's why you do it. So yeah, as long as it's general media consumption and movies, TV shows, that kind of stuff, this is definitely a great media consumption device. But there are some other TVs that I'll go over in the deep dive that I think might be a better fit depending on what your scenario is. But for the holidays, a TV that's going to give you the biggest bang for your buck, if you will, this is the option. It's offered at Samsclub, it's offered at Walmart, and I'm pretty sure that if you get it from Samsclub, I know if you get it from Samsclub, you get a 3-year warranty, but I'm pretty sure if you get it from Walmart, it's a 1-year warranty, and it's the exact same price. So keep that in mind. If you don't have a Samsclub membership, it's like 30, 40 bucks or whatever, and you get 2 extra year warranty for free. Well, I guess for the price of the membership, but if you don't have a membership. That's pretty much all we have for this initial video. Thank you for tuning in. We're gonna have links in the description below. Please like, share, follow. We should have a Patreon set up and links below. If not, we'll get that soon. And we're also gonna have any other links that we think might be helpful for you as a viewer to check out down below. Thank you for your time, and please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for more videos, because we have 30 of them lined up ready to get out. So there's more to come. Thank you guys.